1, Further Flight, Michael Hills. 2, Philia Ardross, Michael Roberts. 3, Oh So Risky, John Williams. 4, Ratify, Andy Tucker. 5, Sesame, the 1989 winner, Simon Whitworth. 6, Always Friendly, Alan Munro. 7, Micheletti, Paul Edery. 8, Opera House, Darrell Holland. 9, Red Bishop, Steve Cawthon. 10, Red Rainbow, Tony Cruz. And 11, Finance Dancer, written by Frankie Dettori. Here's how they bet.
And there's just 1 point between Red Bishop and Opera House, but Red Bishop has the edge, is favourite 3-1. Opera House 4-1. Further Flight 6s from 5s. Always Friendly and Micheletti is 7-1 both. Philia Ardross 8-1, and 12-1 Sesame, 12-1 also Finance Dancer. Red Rainbow is on 20s, and on 33-1 Oh So Risky and Ratify.
That's it, and they're running. Just a little slow out of the stalls was Always Friendly, but going on in the early stages is Sesame with Opera House right up there, and Red Rainbow as well, and just in behind them Philia Ardross and Red Bishop and Micheletti on the inside. Further Flight comes next, and Always Friendly just the back marker, with Oh So Risky just ahead of him. And as they settle down now in the early stages, Red Rainbow is the leader from Sesame. Then comes Opera House and Philia Ardross. Further Flight on the outside of Micheletti, and behind them Ratify and Finance Dancer. Oh So Risky and Always Friendly are the two back markers, and Red Rainbow is the leader from Sesame, the winner 2 years ago. And then comes Opera House and Philia Ardross. Further Flight on the outside of Micheletti. Then Red Bishop, who's up with them too. But Red Rainbow the leader by about a length and a half from Sesame and Opera House, who now goes second. Philia Ardross is 4, Red Bishop 5, 6 and 7. Micheletti and Further Flight. Then behind them come Ratify and Finance Dancer. Then Always Friendly, who's just overtaken Oh So Risky, and still Red Rainbow. Red Rainbow disputing it with Opera House. Sesame back in third. Philia Ardross next. Then comes Micheletti and Red Bishop as they round the home turn into the straight, and Opera House is the leader from Red Rainbow. Then comes Sesame, then Philia Ardross. Ratify improving over on the far rail. Further Flight trying to get in the argument, coming down to the half-mile pole, and Opera House the leader. Opera House from Sesame, who's travelling well too. Then Micheletti, then Red Bishop getting reminders on the outside. Red Rainbow holding his place about fourth now as they pass the 3 furlong pole, and Opera House is the leader from Micheletti, and Red Bishop improving from the rear now is Always Friendly. Also Philia Ardross making ground over on the far side as they pass the 2 furlong pole, and it's Opera House from Philia Ardross. Further Flight trying to get into it too, coming down to the furlong pole now. Opera House from Philia Ardross. Further Flight is finishing stronger towards the near side. Philia Ardross, Opera House, Further Flight on the near side. Always Friendly still trying to get on terms, and it's Philia Ardross on the far side. Further Flight on the near side. Further Flight and Philia Ardross as they come to the line. Further Flight and Philia Ardross are at the line. Further Flight's just won it from Philia Ardross. Always Friendly and Opera House. It's a photograph officially at the end of the St. Simon Stakes, with the finisher on the near side, Further Flight, the finisher on the far side, Philia Ardross. And I think this gallant 5-year-old Further Flight has probably just got up in the dying stages to make it 60 winners of the season for Michael Hills. Further Flight is number 1 in this photo, with Philia Ardross number 2, with behind them number 6 Always Friendly and number 8 Opera House.
First, number 1, Further Flight, 6-1. Second, number 2, Philia Ardross, 9-1. Third, number 6, Always Friendly, 11-2.